Laughing Jack by The Perfect Blur, Chapter 1. Honey, come downstairs and open your present, a mother called to her 5-year-old child as she stood at the bottom of the stairs. Watching as her daughter skips across the landing and rushes down the stairs, the mother smiling as her child giggles. The girl jumps into the mother's arms, wrapping her legs around her waist as she carried over to the kitchen table, where the father stood with a smile on his face as he holds a square present in his hands. It was wrapped in bright purple paper with pink and yellow butterflies all over it, finishing off with a red ribbon tied around it, creating a bow to sit on top. "What is it?" the daughter squeals with excitement as she wriggles out of her mother's arms, running to grab the presents and giving it a shake, holding it next to her ears as she does so. "What do you think it could be? Maybe it's a dinosaur that'll gobble you up." The father jokes as he pokes his daughter's ribs to tickle her, putting a massive smile on her face as she laughs cutely. "Don't be silly, Daddy," she laughs, shaking her head, her two pigtails swishing back and forth as she does so. The child pulls her chair out and sits at the table, placing the present down and staring intensely, full of wonder. "Go on, sweetheart. You don't have to wait. Open it up." The mother speaks softly as she smooths her daughter's head. The girl grins and widely begins to tear at the wrapping paper, giggling as more and more as the present becomes visible. But once all the ribbon and paper is gone, she gasps as she holds the item in her hands, her eyes lighting up with joy. In her hands was a bright orange box with a small pink handle on the side. The outline of the box were a light blue, seeming to be a lid, was a dark yellow. "Do you like it, Mommy? And I picked it out, special just for the birthday girl." Father smiles as he stands beside the mother, putting his hand on her back, rubbing her shoulder as two of them smile together. "Give the handle a turn." The father points towards the pink handle on the side. The girl nods in excitement, grabbing the handle in her small, soft hand, slowly beginning to turn it, but gradually getting faster as the playful music of "Pop Goes the Weasel" that comes from the box excites her more. She keeps turning and turning until the music stopped, to which frowned, then gasped and laughed joyfully, clapping her hands bright as the colorful clown suddenly burst out the box. "It's called a Jack-in-the-Box. Do you like it?" the mother asked, smoothing the daughter's head once again. The girl pushes the clown back down, closing the lid, and frantically starts to wind up the handle again, laughing more and more every time the clown pops up, exclaiming the love for her toy. "How about a trip to the park while Daddy cooks us dinner? You can take your toy box if you like," the mother asks as she rests her head on her husband's shoulder. The girl smiles practically ear to ear, jumping off her chair and rushing upstairs to get changed out of her pajamas. The mother and daughter arrive at the park together, the husband staying home to start on the family dinner. Smiling down at her beautiful daughter, the mother smooths her cheek. "Go on, go have fun, but don't go too far. I'll sit on the bench over here, okay?" the mother tells her daughter before heading over to the bench. The girl runs through the park, finding a nice place where she can play with her Jack-in-the-Box. However, it wasn't long before a young boy around the age of 10 storms over to the girl, snatching the box out of her hand. "Hey, that's mine!" the girl cries, standing on her feet, reaching out to take it back. But the boy steps away and raises the box out of her reach. "Well, it's mine now." The boy sniggles selfishly as continuously moves it out of the reach of the girl, teasing her by pretending to give it back, only to pull it away. "That's not fair. My mommy and daddy got it for my birthday. Give it back." The girl cries and desperately tries to take it from the boy, but he just laughs and pushes her down to the floor, causing her to gasp on impact. "You want it? Come get it." The boy snorts before running away from her, heading into the trees. The girl rushes to her feet to run after him, but once she reached the trees, the boy was out of sight. "Where did you go?"